Mahiru, Mahiru! Girl. I really should take better care of my camera. If it ever breaks, it's impossible for me to send it out for repairs right now. But still, it feels weird to not use it. There are so many things here I want to take pictures of. I'm going to take some pictures of scenery, but if you feel like following me, go for it. Yeah, I would love to watch a photographer at work. Yeah. Okay, what does Mahiru like? Hang on. Mahiru... 32. Silver ring. A ring made from the purest silver with a natural pink tourmaline set into it. If you need to get a present for someone and have no ideas, get them this. Oh, okay. Oh, but the pink is inside. You can't even see it when you wear it, huh? She's blushing. Is it really okay for me to accept something this amazing when it's not even my birthday? What should I do? I'm really happy. You know, I've been wondering about this for a while. Mahiru has been taking lots of pictures, but I wonder if any of those pictures might contain some sort of clue. Hey Mahiru, about the pictures you've been taking. Hi. I don't really mind showing them to you, but I'm pretty sure you won't find much. Huh? You're wondering if they have any clues, right? Unfortunately, I don't take photos like that. What does that mean? You'll know if you see one. Here. She handed me her camera, and when I looked at the screen, I saw... Aww, people. A bunch of smiles. Didn't I tell you? These are the kind of photos I take. I've never seen anyone smile like this before. But does she not take many pictures of boys because she doesn't let her guard down around them? Yeah, she does definitely seem to have something about guys. Anyway, it definitely looks like everyone's having so much fun that they've forgotten the situation we're in. Well, at least tell me how you feel about it. Huh? Oh yeah. It's amazing. Oh. Words like awesome and amazing aren't words of praise at all. I wonder about this too. I wonder about this. When someone shows you something and you're not really an expert in that topic. So for example, a piece of art. How are people just happy with empty words like, "Oh, that's really cool and beautiful," or do they want like something really more specific? Cuz like she's saying here, those words are kind of empty. They sound half-assed and insincere. I really hate when people say stuff like that. Sorry. That reminds me, she did get a little angry when I said that before. Maybe she's right. Maybe it's rude to not evaluate her work properly. Maybe. But at the same time, you're not a photographer, so it's not like you'll know how to, oh, like the color here is off. Oh, the rule of thirds. Oh, color theory. Well, I can't really say it well, but it makes my heart feel warm and stuff. Oh, that's a nice compliment. You must really like taking pictures. Hey, Mahiru, that was actually okay. I would have been happy. You thought about it for that long and that's all you have to say? I mean, it's so obvious. If I didn't like taking photos, I wouldn't be snapping shots in a situation like this. You're right. Photos depict everything, whether it's beautiful or horrible. That's the truth contained in these images. That's why, no matter what situation we're in, it's a photographer's duty to keep taking photos. That's basically what my mom taught me. Oh, is your mom also a photographer? Your mom took photos too, huh? My mom was a pretty famous war photographer. Uh-oh. Can you see where this is going? But I just take lots of photos of smiling people at normal places. But because the theme of my work is too conventional, people don't really care to judge it. They just say stuff like, you should take more amazing pictures. I don't really know much about photography, so I can't really give any good feedback, but I really like photos like these. How should I put it? It makes me realize the importance of what's right in front of you. That was it. You've made a good comment. Huh? I guess. I can show you my photos again next time. Bye-bye. Mahiru quickly walked away. It feels like she's opening up to me a little. Aww. But she was so picky though. She was a little bit too picky there. The first one was okay too. It made my heart warm. What's wrong with that one? 54. 54. What is that? Oh, Curlian photography. Camera invented to take pictures of electrical fields surrounding objects. Sadly, there's no film in it. This was an item that was already in Danganronpa 1, right? Can I really have this? Thanks, Hajime. I'll make sure I take good care of it. Hajime! Huh? What? She looks like she's mad. Did I do something? Your sleeve. It's dirty. Jeez, have you been doing your laundry properly? There's a washer and dryer in the shower room of your cottage, right? I'm not saying you need to wash your clothes every day, but you gotta wash them once in a while. Yeah, you're right, dirty boy Hajime. That idiot Kazuichi was saying he's never once washed his jumpsuit. Why are boys always so lazy? Jeez, you're hopeless. Just take it off. I'll wash it for you. Notice how we barely got a word in. It's fine. I'll do it myself later. You say that, but you're not gonna do it, right? That's why I'm telling you I'll wash it for you. Seriously, I'll make sure I wash it later, so it's fine. Well, fine. But if I see you next time and your sleeves are still dirty, I'm gonna be really mad, okay? Seriously, I got it. It's like I'm being yelled at by my mom or something. Gosh, if I worry about you even a little bit, you make that annoyed face. It's not like I'm doing this because I want to. Why are you doing it then? Ah, there you go. There's the problem. It's because you're being lazy like my no-good dad. Jeez, that's why I hate boys. Oh, now that you mention it, you said this earlier. As I recall, Mahiru's mom was a war photographer. Right? So, is she gone a lot? Yeah, she's overseas most of the year. Then, do you do all the housework while she's gone? I have no choice. There's no one else who'll do it for me. But, it's fine. I like my mom best when she's out taking photos. Ever since I was little, the first thing she'd do when she came home was show me all the photos she took. Photos filled with people's smiles. Oh, as a war photographer. I'm sure she probably took a lot of horrifying photos too. But even so, she only showed the ones where people were smiling and looked happy. So that's why you like photos of people smiling. Actually, I don't know what to do. Is it really okay to just keep taking photos of the world I live in? I want to visit different worlds and take pictures of people's sparkling smiles there, just like my mom. But I guess life isn't so simple. I mean, if I go overseas, my dad's gonna be all alone. Even though she complains about it, she's really good at taking care of people. Well, she'd have to be. Otherwise, there's no way she'd be able to take so many smiling pictures. What? Why are you staring at me like that? Anyway, make sure you do your laundry. If you can't, I guess I can help you out and stuff. Just let me know right away when that happens. Okay, Mom. Aww, after talking to me in a gentler tone than usual, Mahiru walked away with her head down. Was she blushing just now, or am I overthinking things? Remember, we're on Mahiru's shit list for being unreliable. I guess I should return to my room for now. 82, 82. What's 82? Japanese teacup. Oh, that's kind of a random one. Okay. Can I really have this? Thanks, Hajime. I'll make sure to take good care of it. Hajime, stay right there. Ah! There goes the shutter again. Looks like Mahiru took a picture of me. What a dumb-looking face! You should tell me in advance before you take my picture, but then it's not candid. And what kind of face am I making? Show me. No way. Why not? Then erase that one and take it again. I'll make sure I don't make a dumb face this time. Nope, you can't. For some reason, the way Mahiru's smiling makes me think she's having fun. And for some reason, I'm getting embarrassed. I mean, isn't it just a waste of film to take a photo of me making a weird face? I never erase a photo once I take it. That's my policy. No matter what kind of photo it is, the moment captured in it only exists at that time. Also... Oh? Nothing. Anyway. Do you like to take photos? I'm not sure. I pretty much just use the camera in my cell phone. Jeez, you're no fun at all. Hey, we all start somewhere. Not everybody can have an expensive DSLR camera, right? But even though you're not familiar with cameras, you should at least know what type of camera I have, right? The type of camera I have? Yeah! Was it called an SLR camera? You don't sound very confident. I can't help it. I really don't know cameras that much. But I'm definitely more interested than I was before. I see. Then... Actually, never mind. There's somewhere I need to be. Mahiru ran away, but... What was she gonna say after then? Maybe she wants to invite me, but she's too shy. That's okay. Oh, Mahiru's attitude made me a little nervous, so I decided to go back to my room. One day at a time. 86. Oh, it's this thing again. Okay. Can I really have this? Yep. Hey, I actually need to ask you for something. Will you listen to me? Well, it depends on what you're gonna say. I'm only gonna listen to you depending on what you're gonna say. Jeez, why do guys always say stuff like that? Do you really mistrust me that much? That's not... Oh! Huh? Somehow, she seems less headstrong than usual. Her eyes are red. Wait, she's not about to cry right now, is she? I'm sorry, I'll listen to anything you have to say. Anything? Well, you know, if it's something I can do. You don't need to be scared. It's not like I'm going to make you do something impossible. But this is something only you can do. Only me? What does that mean? I can't really imagine what she's going to ask. Me neither. Whoa! Since this place isn't that good, can we go somewhere else? Mahiru dragged me away from the area. There's no one else on the beach. Mahiru has been quiet for a while now. Hey, what did you want to ask me? Well, that's... can you take a photo of me? Ah! The photographer never bothers to take selfies, huh? Do you want me to take your picture? But why me? I mean, I haven't really taken many pictures before, and I don't even know how to use your camera, because the expression, it's an expression that can only be captured by Hajime, right? It's fine. I just want you to take it. I can tell from Mahiru's face that she's not joking about this at all. I don't really know the reason, but I did say I would listen to anything she says. Fine then. Mahiru handed me her camera, and I nervously took it with my trembling hands. Now then, how should I take the picture? What should I be careful about when I'm taking a picture of someone? Take it as fast as I can. No? Don't talk to the subject? I don't think so, because sometimes when you talk to them, what if you make them laugh? That would be a pretty picture. Walk one step forward. I guess it's better to take one step forward. Yup, when you're not used to taking photos, you somehow always end up taking one step back. But when you're taking shots of people, the photo comes out better if you're closer to them. But you don't have to do that right now. Huh? It's better if I get closer, right? It's fine. Come on, hurry up and take it. Never felt this strange feeling before in my life. Normally, I'd feel too embarrassed to do it, but because I locked eyes with Mahiru through the viewfinder. The Mahiru I was looking at through the camera looked like she had a completely different face than before. I suddenly felt extremely embarrassed and accidentally pressed the shutter. As soon as I released the shutter, Mahiru immediately ran over to me and took the camera from my hands. Huh? Does my face really look like this? I look a little goofy. I guess I can't say much about your photography skills. Really? I thought I did pretty well. Yeah, I like it. Huh? I like it as much as the photos my mom took. My heart was racing for some reason. I didn't really know what to say. I realized I didn't have many photos of myself. So, I was thinking about at least taking one shot of myself while I'm on this island. The me who's here like this. I really wanted a record of myself as you see me. Thanks, Hajime. Yeah. I know. If you're interested, I'll give you my old camera. Oh, is that okay? Oh, no, that's okay. It's fine. I want you to use it. But I didn't bring it with me, so if we ever get off this island— oh my god. I'll make sure I teach you how to take photos. Oh! So, when we're finally able to get out of here together, maybe we can— As Mahiru suddenly stopped speaking, I stayed silent as well. All I heard was the sound of waves crashing around us. There wasn't a single atom of awkwardness contained in our silence. I can feel a strong bond between Mahiru and myself. Mahiru, let's definitely get off this island with everyone, so I can one day hear the words she wanted to say. Hey! Hey! Picture perfect. I like that. That was, that felt pretty natural. Like, I know a lot of these report cards, they're usually dating sims, right? But I think this one is my favorite so far because it kind of felt like a natural progression of things. Autofocus. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, bye, yeah, that. After staring at the ocean for a while, I went back to my room. Yeah, that was really nice, I liked it. Okay, we're finally at the mysterious girl, Peko. I have not talked to Peko at all, so this should be interesting. Hopefully. I might lose my edge by staying here. Perhaps running along the beach would provide sufficient training? Alright, you run too. Leg strength is crucial for all things, and there's never a downside to training. I spent time today getting roped into training by Peko. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's definitely gonna bring up Fuyuhiko sooner or later, right? 22. 20, which one's 22? 19, 20, 21, 22. Apron— oh! Oh, okay. A dress that resembles a maid's uniform. When you wear this, it might seem like you won't be able to defy your master, but in actuality, you'll be the one in control. She's blushing about it, what the hell? What? You're giving this to me? Hajime, you... Oh, I thought she was mad for a second. I will never forget this favor for the rest of my life. She likes it that much? It's cool that we're hanging out, but we're not really talking about anything. Hey Peko, do you like kendo? Ah. Yes. This conversation isn't progressing! Is your house a kendo dojo? Sort of. Sort of? Is there something wrong with that? Did you want to expand on it? No, I was just wondering. Peko's stare is really intense. It might be best if I change the subject. Let's see. A topic that probably won't offend her too much. I know! Peko, what level are you? What? Are you talking about my kendo level? I don't have one. Huh? Dojo trainees typically earn levels corresponding to their years of training. However, I have no need of that. Why? Because she was training ever since she was born. Don't people normally aim for that kind of advancement? Yeah. I have no such aim. My destination has already been decided. Protect who I must protect. Cut who I must cut. That alone is the original purpose of the sword. Wielding a blade in its truest sense is my aim.
そして
That is my reason for existing. To achieve that, I have no use whatsoever for meaningless levels determined by arbitrary rules. Whoa, that's deep. I see. Peko isn't just a typical kendo athlete. She truly is the ultimate swordswoman. How could I ask such a foolish question about levels? Yeah, so someone like Peko, probably she doesn't have a Facebook, because it doesn't mean anything. I really don't know much about kendo. But I think you're really cool. You're kind of like a samurai or a cosplayer. It's really cool. You say such strange things. No one has ever said that to me before. Well, Never mind. She seems very awkward. Is she blushing? However, because of the path I've chosen, there are things I've lost as well. Warm, irreplaceable things. What did you lose? Fluffiness. Fluffiness?
Ah.
There are things that are warm, fluffy, and soft. The cat that came to visit the dojo, my childhood friend's dog, and even the finch I had as a pet.
なぜだ
But all animals can sense my menacing presence and run away from me. Oh! I just want to touch their soft fur and fluffy feathers to my heart's content. I see, that's really painful. I'm really surprised. I thought she was gonna talk about an event from her past or something. Oh, then what about asking Gundam if you can touch his hamsters the next time you see him? He might be able to help you out. Yeah, good idea, Hajime. He probably knows a way to keep animals from running away from you. I see, you do have a point. Also, since his hamsters are called the Four Dark Devas of Destruction, he might not get scared of me and run away. I should look for Gundam right now. Look at her face. Her eyes look scary. I think Gundam's hamsters might actually freak out.
Oi.
Hajime, thank you for your advice. If you'd like, please come to talk to me again. Goodbye. Oh, I'm kind of worried about the hamsters. That's cute though. Yeah, I feel like I was able to significantly close the distance between me and Peko. Next time, I might be able to talk to her normally. Oh, that was pretty cute. I decided to go back to my room for now. Gold-coated sheath. A bamboo sword sheath with a beautiful gold finish. Yeah, that's the one from, you know, when we almost got killed because Sayaka... yeah, that. She's so extreme.
Oi.
You mentioned earlier that you don't know much about swords, right? Yeah, I've never held a bamboo sword before.
しかし
People cannot be judged by their appearances. So you've held an actual sword, just not a bamboo sword. Oh, of course not. I've only ever held toy swords, not a bamboo or real sword. I see. So you're saying you have no use for a sword. Then are you a striker? Or maybe you're a grappler. Oh, I just don't fight.
いや
No, perhaps you're well-versed in firearms. Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Let me explain it more clearly. I completely suck at all those things. I'm not saying I have poor reflexes, but I already know I'm not the warrior type. I see. Given your strangely perceptive way of seeing things, I assumed that you were, but...
しかし
Just as you said, you do not have the presence of a warrior. Even if you lost your actual memories, you would not easily lose your muscle memory.
要は
Which means, you are not suited for battle in the slightest. Peko gave me a terse stare, and I couldn't help feeling a tingle run up my spine. Is she trying to figure out my talent? Does she want to know what it is just in case I pose a threat? I don't intend to fight my friends at all. I definitely don't want to do that.
わかった
I see. If that's the case, then we must be extremely cautious of those two.
とにかく
They know the difference between weakness and strength, and they can compensate for each other's weakness. And they both have impressive offensive capabilities. If those two formed an alliance, they could truly pose an unmanageable threat. Yep, it's Akane and Nekomaru. It's Mikan and Ibuki, yeah, they're pretty formidable in their own way. A dangerous alliance? Are you talking about Akane and Nekomaru?
あ
Though they would only fight in self-defense, they're both perfectly at ease doing it. Plus, The combination of an impressive athlete and team manager poses a formidable threat. Not just that, though they do not specialize as fighters, their fighting prowess is incredibly high. However, if something were to happen... Hold on! What are you talking about? It's pretty weird that you're assuming we'd ever need to fight them in the first place. We'll get out of this place if we cooperate with each other. Why do we need to think about fighting anyone? Hajime, you speak the truth. I, too, would prefer to avoid any senseless killing.
しかし
However, there are times when swords must be drawn, whether you want that or not. What does that mean? Every human has a duty to fulfill their destiny. That will never change, and there's no need for it to ever change.
おい
However, I do not dislike your way of thinking, Hajime. Huh, hey, Peko! But even though I called for her, Peko walked away without looking back at me once. I thought I was understanding Peko, but now I feel like I don't know her at all. I guess that's normal. She should be pretty guarded. Yeah. Porcelain doll, due to the exquisite craftsmanship of the doll and its clothing. Many people still collect and prize them to this very day. Oh, so it's like what are they called again? Beanie Babies! Beanie Babies! Everyone knows what I'm talking about, right? Beanie Babies?
いや
No, I will not question your sincerity. Thank you, Hajime. Feels like she's making an even more intense face than usual. Is she worried about something? I can't tell if I should ask or not. Whoa, what's up? Hey, are you alright? You're starting to turn pale.
No.
Was I? What? What were you even trying to do?
いや
Well, actually, I was trying to smile. Oh, Peko, I feel you. Huh? Mahiru told me that I'm the only one who doesn't smile for her pictures. So, I thought I should do something about it, but it's harder than I thought. Aw, you people who have natural smiling skills are so nice. I have trouble smiling too. Like, if you make me laugh, I'll smile, but if you're taking a picture of me, I can't smile.
おい
So, will you try to make me laugh? This is sudden! Anything is fine as long as it's funny, so give it a try. You're acting like you lowered the bar, but it's still really high!
もしや
I know. If it's possible, I'd like it to have something to do with animals. That might be something that stirs warm feelings inside me. That may be, but... then... Fuzzy animals, fuzzy animals. A panda walks into a restaurant, eats, shoots, and leaves! Hey, that's pretty good.
あ
I already know they do that. Crap, I botched the delivery, and it's not even that clever of a joke. However, pandas are nice. Their white and black fur is very adorable and fluffy. Someday, I would like to try and touch one. Aw, Peko's face seemed to soften a little when she said that. Even though my joke completely failed to land, well, I guess this'll do. She's kinda smiling.
すまない
You helped me, Hajime. I can't really smile that well. I've been like this ever since I was young. The childhood friend I always played with used to cry and say my face was scary. There was also a time when my first love coldly told me that too. Even so, I never really needed to smile, so I never thought about it all that much. Wait, you had your first love and it's not Fuyuhiko? And because I completely neglected it, I forgot how to do it entirely. It's not normal for someone to forget how to smile. Was she subjected to an outrageous amount of harsh training? Or is there some other reason?
おい
Hajime, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. Anyway, I'll make sure to tell you a funnier joke next time. That would be wonderful. I'll be looking forward to it. I kept chatting with Peko for a while and spent some time thinking of ideas for funny jokes. Aww. One day, we'll have a normal conversation. Secret Wind Sword Book. A book documenting a certain sword technique named after Sayaka M. The beautiful movements of this technique look like you're cutting through fluttering flower petals. Even the sword itself looks like it's singing. So elegant.
まさか
Yup,
いや
it's for you. You're
Oi.
welcome. Listen to this, Hajime. I have discovered a revolutionary technique. A revolutionary technique? Are you talking about how to smile?
Oh.
Yes, Hiyoko taught it to me. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this. I have not attempted it yet, but I have properly memorized how to do it. First, I must hook my fingers to both sides of my mouth. And if I pull them to the side and up a little, it will resemble smiling. That's just for show though.
しかし
However, that is not all. Apparently, there is a magic spell you can use in this state to make yourself and anyone else laugh. Magic spell?
要は
Apparently, I must pull both sides of my mouth with my fingers and chant, I was born in a heart. Don't worry, Peko, I took the hit for you. I was born in a pile of shit. No, stop. This is a prank little kids play on each other. A magic spell? Really? Jeez, Hiyoko, you do a lot of screwed up things.
お前
Hajime, why did you stop me? It's nothing you've done wrong, but I don't think you can really call that a smile. I think it'll be more like a smirk or something similar to that. I see. So, just as I thought, there is no way for me to make someone smile since I'm incapable of smiling. No, I didn't mean it like that. Mahiru showed me her photos the other day. They were filled with images of smiling faces. I don't know how else to say this, but they were very nice photos. I learned that smiles give people power. And I remembered when I was a kid. There was a time when my childhood friend and I nearly got lost in the mountains. Lost in the mountains? Did you wander away from your parents? Childhood friend is Fuyuhiko, right?
いや
No, we were forced into someone's car. What? Isn't that kidnapping?
いや
Well, it was fine until I saw a chance for us to escape. Afterward, we got lost in the mountains. You're being really calm about this, but that's an intense situation. I desperately tried to cheer up my friend, but I was also scared and worried. My friend could sense that as well, so in the end, I ended up making him cry. If I had been able to smile and tell him that everything was going to be okay, even if it was a lie, I might have been able to take away his fear. I haven't grown at all since then. So what happened? Were you both saved?
決まっているだろう
Of course, my sword is a tool to protect people. I made sure I protected my friend. Protect, huh? Peko became strong for that sake, but because she became too strong. Hey, Peko, I want to help out too if you don't mind. Let me help you until you can finally smile on your own. Isn't it too early to give up now? I see. Hajime, to tell you the truth, there is one more thing I would like you to do. Me? I need, No, wait, hold on. I need to prepare myself a bit more. When the time comes, I'll tell you. So, until then, please forget what I said. Excuse me. You know, for someone who seems to be pretty closed off, she's not closed off like Hyoko was, though. Because she's willingly telling us about episodes from her childhood, which is something that someone who's really closed off, like Hyoko, wouldn't really do. But we're just casually talking to her, and Peko's like, hey, I remembered in the past I did this and that, so that's nice. I don't really understand, but Peko quickly vanished. Why were her cheeks red? Could it be because I'm such a lady killer? No, that's impossible. There's no way Peko is interested in me. There's no way, right? We know, of course, that Peko is pretty much loves Fuyuhiko, but I guess you can say that it's a familial type of love. As I went back to my room, I kept telling myself over and over that there's no way. Stop thinking about it.
少しいいか
Hajime, about our previous matter. Yeah? So the time has finally come. I don't really know why, but my heart is racing like crazy. This place is no good. Let's talk somewhere else. I followed Peko until we arrived at the beach. We were completely alone. Peko's blushing. She looks like she wants to say something, but she's keeping silent. This is it. There's no question. I should man up and say it first. Oh yeah, go ahead, Hajime. Even if it's not it, I gotta try it. I love you, Peko.
それで
What are you talking about? Huh? What do you mean love? I don't understand.
とにかく
However, I'll hear you out. After all, you've been listening to me. Crap, I think it's something different. Oh man, we just lost so much face just now. I'm just going to ask you outright. What do you want me to do? Yes, of course, actually. I was wondering if you could give me advice on asking someone out on a date. Date? Bull, don't say it out loud. What would happen if someone hurt us? May I ask who you're interested in? There's only 15 people on this island.
いや
15 other people. I can't say that. However, you're the only one I can ask for help with this. I beg of you, consider it a big favor to me. The only thing I know for certain is the person she wants to ask out isn't me. Well, that's obvious. I knew it. Even if we are getting along, there's no way someone like Peko would ask me out. Hajime sounds so sad! If we're able to escape this island, I'm thinking about asking him out. And when I do, I want him to see my smiling face this time. This time? Do you mean your childhood friend? Right now, he's been forced to fight a lonely battle. A battle against himself. A battle against himself? Is he sick or something? Maybe that's why Peko wants him to see her smile. Fine, I got it. I'm not that experienced myself either, but I think it's fine if you don't overthink it and just casually ask him, let's do something together. You want him to smile, right? You just have to make him feel like smiling.
しかし
It'll be great if I could do that, but I don't know if I can. Then why don't you imagine his smiling face? His smiling face? I see. Now that you mention it, I remember this one incident. There she goes again. At the time, he had this really handsome smile. Jeez. I guess Peko does know how to smile, just not around me. That's it. As long as you make that face when you ask him out, there's no way he'd say no to you. Hajime, even though it's only a little, I feel like I understand now. Smiling is not something you have to force. When your heart gets warm, smiles come to you naturally. I was too desperate to protect something, so I had completely forgotten something as simple as that.
ありがとう大事なことを思い出させてくれて
Oh, so it seems like the last line in every person's last event is fully voiced. That's nice. No, I really didn't do much. By the way, what incident did you remember? Oh, look at that beautiful smile. It's something that happened when we were kids. We went to the zoo and he ended up picking a fight with the king of the monkeys. To protect him, I threw myself into the fray. What? As Peko reminisced about her childhood friend, she looked cuter than I'd ever seen her before. I'm a little jealous of her friend. But I guess this is fine too. Because now that Peko is opening up to me, there's no doubt that a strong bond has formed between us. Aww. So here, feudal friendship. We don't invite each other to our rooms, but the beach. The beach is the magic place. Whoa. Oh! Remember what Teru said? That he saw this? After staring at the ocean for a while and listening to Peko's stories, I went back to my room.